everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Nobody asked for this, but I'm doing it anyway. Today is a video showing my entire luxury bag collection. Now, there's really not that many bags. I have 22 luxury bags, one of which needs to be repaired, so 21. It's a relatively small collection by most people's standards, but nevertheless, it's a nice collection in my opinion. I try to be really careful about the bags that I add because I don't want to have to go through the hassle of returning or reselling things if I'm not 100% satisfied when it comes to a luxury bag. A contemporary bag, if I get it on sale, I don't really care for, I don't care about so much if I sell it down the line. But with luxury prices being what they are, I really am aware and try to be really picky. So let me get started. This is the first luxury bag that I have ever had. This is my Louis Vuitton Speedy 25, and she is from 2001, so she's 23 years old. So that's bag number one. Made in the USA, by the way, for all of you people who think, made in the USA doesn't hold up. This is proof it holds up. So also from Louis Vuitton, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pochette accessoires. As you know, the event is no longer made, and I was really lucky enough to get this one about a year or so before they discontinued, maybe 2 years before they discontinued this print. And I'm really just overjoyed to have this. This is a Murakami old model pochette with the cherry pattern design, and I paid a little over $200 for this on Fashion File. And I should add that most of my bags, I'm going to say at least 80% of these bags were bought brand new from the boutique, and the rest were bought pre-loved. And if I think about it, I will let you know what was which. But I can tell you now that the pochettes were all bought pre-loved. I bought the Azure in 2017, and I bought this from a seller on eBay. It was in perfect, immaculate condition, and other than patina, which is just a normal occurrence with this leather, it is still in excellent condition. I think I have a couple of little spots where lipstick got on it inside, but road hazard. I love this bag. I use it often. This was a gift from my dad. It was sold by a Japanese seller, and it is in the beautiful amaranth color. And this is also a pochette new model, and it's in excellent condition. There's no marks on this anywhere. And I believe that this was maybe $350. Now, you're never going to get these for prices that low ever at this point, because they don't make the new model anymore. And the model that they're selling now is over $1,500. So yeah, I'm grateful. And like all the YouTubers say, I'm never going to part with this. And it's really true. I have no intentions. Next up is my Alma BB, and this is from 2010. It's in the color Piment. And I had sold some things to Fashion File. Actually, I wound up selling pretty much all the Gucci that I had and all the Saint Laurent that I had, and sold it to Fashion File. And at the time, I had gotten really good deals and offers. And yeah, this is just beautiful. I have the clochette, but I don't have it on the bag right now because it just kept sticking up and it was driving me crazy. So I took it off. But again, this was listed as very good, but there's not a mark on this bag. So in my opinion, it was excellent at least. And my friend Coach Jean has its big sister or big brother. But anyway, he has the same bag in the GM size in the beautiful Piment. Next, just reaching for what I can find, is my Diane bag. I am planning to do a 2-year review, wear and tear on this bag, so stay tuned. This is one of my favorite bags ever, and I just absolutely love it. I can't think of any way that this bag could improve, but I will get into details in a later video. This is my Neo Noe in Damier Azur, and I purchased this when I was in Poland in 2019, and this was a special edition that they had with the blue, and this color was Bluette. And I was really surprised because at the time, this was sold out on the website, and it was really, really hard to get a hold of. And when I saw it, I had to have it. I mean, what can I say? It's absolutely beautiful. And my dad and I split the bill on this. And I also got day tax, or, you know, the refund, the VAT refund for the purchase. And I got this probably about $2,000 under retail. So this was an excellent buy. And again, this is one of my favorite bag styles. And this is the Neo Noe MM. And I got this in 2019. If I think about it, guys, I'll let you know when I got some of these things. This is the Georges MM, and a lot of people don't know this bag. It was not out for a very long time, and the BB size was more popular. And I bought this from the lovely Magdalena from M Style. This was her bag, and she had a vlog sale. And when I saw that she was selling this, and I was shocked, because she loved this bag, I snapped it up because I just absolutely loved it. And this is also one of my favorite bags. If you watch me, you know I love a top handle. And she's a top handle. Next is my Tivoli GM, which I traded Jack's Bag Attack for. I had traded a couple of bags she was interested in for this vintage in excellent, excellent condition Tivoli. And it's just beautiful. I'm really, really happy to have it. I'm hoping that I could use it a little bit more. It's a little bit, it fits comfortably, but this is a bag because of the double handles, and because they're rolled handles, they're comfortable, but it's a little bit hard to use with a thick coat on your shoulder. You could do crook of the arm, but it gets really heavy. So I need to wait until the weather gets a little bit better to really enjoy that. Now I'm going to do a little reach, guys. Sorry. Next is my Neverfull MM. This was also a gift from my dad in 2018. And I adore this bag. It's one of my most used bags. And I think, you know, anybody who says that these are basic or, you know, not a good first Louis Vuitton, this was not my first Louis Vuitton, but it's a very practical bag, and it's useful, and in the event, it's really carefree, and that's why I wanted it. But I would recommend this bag to anybody, and I think that if anybody's really kind of going to be so condescending as to put this down, I mean, why? Why? But anyway, I got this when they were still around $1,300, and they're over $2,000 now, so yeah. I love it, and I'm glad that I got it when it was on sale. Even though it was a gift, it's still, you know, it was my dad's money, so what can I say? The next Louis Vuitton bag that I have is my Pochette Métis, which I bought from the lovely Winnie of Winnie B. LV. And I have wanted this bag for forever. They're easy to get now, but at the time when I bought this from Winnie last year, they were still not really easy to get in the reverse monogram. And again, this is one of my favorite bags. It's so carefree, so easy to use. It's lightweight. Can't say enough good things about it. It's just excellent. And now we have my Neverfull BB. And here is my client gift with the lovely holiday tag. So I put this on her, and I just absolutely love it. If you've seen me talk about this bag before, I did wind up selling the web strap that came with it, but I love this bag. I want to get a Vachetta strap, but I've been enjoying this handheld, And I am going to use this, or try it at least, with a chain strap. And we'll probably do that together. I'll do that here. We'll, I'll take a look and see how it looks and if it's doable. But I really, really love this bag. If you're thinking about it, don't hesitate, guys. It's just, not only is it cute, but it's really functional. So there's that. I'm going to put that in front of me now so I don't have a bag avalanche. And my latest is my Louis Vuitton Ivy Walk, which I just got beginning of December, middle of December. And I just did a review on this bag, so please go over and check it out if you want some more information. I could also at some point do a comparison with this and the Pochette Accessoire, if that's at all helpful, but since I don't have the current model, I don't know if that's going to be something that people will be interested in, but let me know if you want a comparison with this and the new model. I'm happy to do it. So now we're going to move on to Hermes. I have her bag, and this is in the Vuitton style, so it does come out on the side. The Cellier is the one that comes in and you see the seams exposed, but this is the Vuitton, and I want to say I got this in 2021. So I've had this for close to 3 years now, and this is an awesome, awesome bag. I think it's just so classy. I think it's just a practical bag again, but it's classy, it's elegant, casual. You could dress it up. I usually wear it with a twilly on it, either tied around the handle or just in a bow. It's not difficult to get in and out of like some people think, because I know how to do the latch. And I know that I've demonstrated it somewhere on my channel. So if I can find where that video is exactly, I will leave a link to it. But this has the palladium plated hardware. And this is box leather, and I believe that this is the military toile. And these bags aren't really that expensive. They're under $3,000 still. I mean, yeah, they're expensive, but for, what people think that Hermes is all $10,000, and it's not. These are, comparable to a Louis Vuitton canvas bag, but this canvas isn't coated. And I saw this listed on Fashion File, one like this listed on Fashion File for over $4,000, and my jaw just dropped. It was the exact bag. So yeah, that's kind of scary. Always check prices, guys. Next up, we have my Hermes Evelyn 16, and this is actually the back of the bag. This is the front of the bag. It opens here, and I have the lock and the key inside. And I know that these are ventilation holes, but I didn't want to get any kind of dark color transfer onto light SLGs, and I just wanted to protect the interior. So I did get an organizer that's not really heavy. It's just a liner, just to protect the inside, and it doesn't take up much space, because I'm not really that big of an organizer person, only with certain bags. This is definitely one of them. I'm sorry, I have to take a whiff because this leather is just absolutely amazing. I love it. Again, I always get compliments on this bag whenever I wear it. It's adorable. And now I have my only Dior. This is Vintage Lady Dior, and this is in the microfiber material. And this was a first edition microfiber Lady Dior. It's got the 2 compartments, and this is another bag where I do have organizers in it. I actually use the organizers from the Neo Noe. Not this Neo Noe, but made for a Neo Noe, because the downside with these jersey bags is that they tend to lose structure. But thanks to the bag organizers, that's not a problem. And I want to show you the beautiful medallions on here. And look how beautiful the charms are. I mean, this bag's from 1998, so it's vintage. And, you know, it came to me that way with no damage anywhere. So, yeah, I don't use this as often as I should, but this bag is just beautiful and elegant. And, you know, I think I paid maybe $700, maybe a little over $700. If you are interested in a Lady Dior and you want a reasonably priced Lady Dior, don't sleep on these microfiber bags. Just be sure that you check the condition, because some of them are a little bit faded and some of them are, you know, worn at the corners and whatnot, and you just have to look out for those things. So moving on to Chanel, I have the beautiful beige medallion tote, and here's what the medallion looks like. It's just really, it's perfect. It's got the pocket in the back. It's the hard caviar. I always do that when I say it's hard caviar. And I don't see, I mean, this was only listed as very good. There's a tiny little glue spot somewhere. And I think that there's a rub. There's like a tiny little rub on this corner. You really can't see it that well. I talked about this in my vintage bags video. Excuse me. But, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I paid pretty much what these go for. Somewhere around $17.95 or somewhere in that neighborhood. Which, for a Chanel bag and for a vintage bag in beautiful condition, to me it was a bargain. So, that is that. Next, I have my casino pouch. And I use this fairly often when I go to a dinner, or if I'm going to any kind of an occasion. I wear this if I'm going to a show. Not always, but often. And it's got the little casino charms. Every rhinestone, every piece of the charms is completely intact. There's really no damage to this anywhere, and I was just thrilled to get it. I did buy this on Fashion File, and it was just a spectacular deal. So I want to say maybe somewhere in the $700 or $800 range. And typically this size O case, this is the medium, and it goes for somewhere around $1,400 or $1,500. So I was happy. And then next we have my wallet on chain. And I absolutely love this. If you're thinking about only buying one Chanel bag, this is the Chanel bag to buy, because it's so practical, it's classic, and you'll never get tired of using it. You wear it crossbody, you could shorten the chains. It holds all of your essentials. Just do it. And next I have my most recent addition, and that is the Chanel Petite Timeless Tote. And this was another Fashion File bargain. This bag was only $725. This bag is from 2001, I believe. And the only real marks on it, well, first of all, since I got it, if you saw that initial video, I was able to clean the bottom. There's still one mark that I can't get completely off, but I think a little bit more cleaner will help with that. I used Barkeep's Friend, and I was able to get most of the marks off of the bottom of the bag. And there really wasn't much color loss or, you know, any kind of major issues with this. The only area that needs a little bit of help is right here at the top, where the rings have kind of oxidized and left a little bit of dirt or whatever there. And I had cleaned it off. It looked fabulous. and now it's back. So I do think that it's a reaction to the metal that they used. And I know that in later versions, they started to use a gold-plated metal. So I do think that it has something to do with the material. But for $700, guys, this is a gorgeous bag. It's got a little bit of structure loss on the side. I did get a bag organizer that I have in here. And I got this from Zumoni. Thanks, Winnie, for the coupon. And that's helped with the structure quite a lot. But, you know, it's... I mean, she's old, guys. In bag years, she's like 100. So, I mean, she's from, again, 2001. Might even be earlier than that. So, for it to be in the condition that it's in, I'm happy. So, that's that. And then last but never least is my small hobo in the beautiful light blue. And I have several SLGs in this color that match it. I just absolutely love this bag. I hate to say it, guys, but I do feel special when I carry this. I just feel, I don't know. I mean, it's so pretty and it's so soft. And I never thought that I would own a Chanel bag. And this was really, well, the Walk was my first Chanel bag, but I never thought that I was going to have like an actual bag. I know it's not a classic flap. It doesn't have to be a classic flap. They still put this bag out. And, I mean, I don't see anything that's damaged here from use. I don't see color transfer. I don't see anything. I mean, people have complained about Chanel quality, but I haven't had any issues at all. I do keep the chains for this wrapped up, so that they don't rub against each other and do any damage. But yeah, I love it. So these are all of my luxury bags, and I will be adding to these. But again, I try to be really careful, and I try to make really good decisions about things that I plan on keeping in the future. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new, please consider subscribing. And if you're back, I'm glad to see you back. Please leave me any comments down in the comments. I love interacting with people. I get so much joy when you have questions, or, you know, if you want to express what bags you like, don't like, and share with me some favorites from your collection. I mean, I love it, guys. That's why I do this, because I need to be around other crazy bag lovers like myself and the bag girls. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon. Next collection is going to be my contemporary bag collection, so stay tuned. It may take another couple of weeks, but it will be coming. See you all soon. Bye.